Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Thanks everybody guys. Today we will take a look at the Great British Pound, but first let's take a look on the Euro. Just a few words on the overall situation. You can see everything goes well. Market is coming to our major target. So as we said, this week probably the 1230 area will be kind of the sale. Not precisely the 1230 but area around it. So it could be approximately 1230, 1260 because we have the few targets around it. So we already have mentioned it. It's a different XOPs. XOP from this extension A, B, C bottom stands in 1240. XOP from that extension A, B, C bottom stands 1260. OP here stands 1230.80, and also we have around 1230 weekly overbought area. So it means that, well, on Friday we could get the non-farm payrolls release and that could shake the markets and some volatility could be, but in general that's approximately the target for this week. So we'll see what will happen. Everything goes right now well, and well, if you have the long position you could keep them. Just be careful to any signs of the weakness, any signs of the reversal action, maybe some pattern starts to form on intraday charts close to the end of the week, and then you make the decision either stop tightening or maybe close on some positions. So that's choice is up to you. So now let's take a look at the Great British Pound, because here we also have another trading setup. And if you remember the weekly report, we said, well, market has to clarify what should be with this area, with these extensions. So we have actually these different extensions: A, B, C, top. XOP has not been quite reached, so market stopped slightly below the OP and turns up. XOP was below the around 119 area. It's around 618 support. Also, we had this A, B, C bottom. OP has been reached precisely here. And also we talked about, well, at this point it was not quite clear what will happen. And that could be in different A, B, C patterns to the downside. To complete the XOP, to complete the 618 situation in the political sphere also was blur, and, well, chances were existing in that moment that this could happen. That's why our suggestion was keep an eye on the hourly chart. If you remember, we said keep an eye on the minor head and shoulders. If market will not turn down, it means that it will go up, and be prepared for upward continuation. And that actually has happened on Monday. Here market immediately right on the open price starts moving to the upside. Currently, guys, we have to say that probably retracement is over, because market mostly has erased all the extensions. It's showing really thrusting action to the upside. This is a good sign. On the weekly chart it looks even better than here, and that lets us to suggest that we currently stands in a continuation mode of this leg. So finally the upward action is extension mode. This retracement contraction mode, that is again extension. So the continuation of this our initial pattern, the huge engulfing that we have on the weekly. It's also rejection of price, railroad track, or you could call it different manner. Nearest target for this stop stands at the COP. It's 128.30 area. That's what we keep an eye on currently. Major target and most probable stands at the OP. It's 133. But this is a long run to it. Currently we're interested with this moment. Besides, right at the COP we have daily overbought level. So most probable that market could reach it. Well, maybe. That's also hardly it will be significantly broken because just of the overbought area. How we could consider taking the long position in the current moment? Currently, as you can see, market not at overbought, but recall that this area, this market stands right now, I don't have it on the chart, but we talked about it many times. This is weekly confluence resistance, and this resistance has not been broken yet. It has been tested. As a result, market shows the pullback. Now it's coming back again. So logical to suggest that some respect, maybe in a minor scale, but it could follow. That leads me to some idea. So take a look on the follow time frame chart. I suggest that we could get, I'm not sure that definitely will happen, but chances exist that we could get the reverse head and shoulders. That could some response on the existence confidence level on the weekly chart could follow, but in this case it will be not as great as it was here. That in turn could become the right arm of the reverse head and shoulders, and then market could follow right to the COP. So you calculate the target of this potential head and shoulders pattern, you'll see it's 10.2837 that agrees with the COP on the daily. Besides, if happens so that market will not create the new top here compared to this one, we also could get the butterfly. It approximately has the 127 extension, also the same area, around 123. 128, of course. That's the patterns that we could consider. Alternatively, it could happen that market could just break this up and continue to this level. That could happen, for example, if the payrolls will be negative. In this case, just dollar could impact on the dollar, and that could trigger the Great British Pound high immediately. And you have to make the choice how to trade all this stuff. Whether this makes sense to take some small position in just to be prepared for immediate upward action right here, or do nothing and wait for this pullback, or do both things, buy here small part on the retracement, get the major part. But the problem, guys, here is that, well, it's a big distance. So if you even will buy the 20% of your position, this will be, well, very significant potential downward action where you have to place the stop. It's not suitable to everybody. What could I offer as a solution of this possible situation? I would suggest that, guys, we could keep an eye on the hourly chart. On the hourly chart, this upward action, here's encircled, by the way, the top on the hand shoulders that we talked about. So I'll show you on the hourly chart. Take a look, recall this pattern. You probably remember that. That was point that we talked about in the weekend. Keep an eye on this possible head and shoulders. The market will break it up. It means that market goes up, and it's indeed that has happened. So anyway, market has the XOP around 26.74. This XOP in general agrees with these tops. So this top stands 26.40. This top stands 26.50. It's neckline where we have the XOP. If we are correct in our suggestion, it means that here market has to show a big reversal. So there's definitely some reversal pattern has to be formed, and market starts dropping because it starts to form right arm. If it will not happen, market starts some consolidation, no pullback, starting breaking it up. It means that no right arm will happen and market directly goes to the COP. If still we will be correct, keep watching on this major 618 support. We have actually two levels. First one 24.40 approximately. It's first level to consider for taking the position, but well, the bottom of the right arm should be around 123, because on the head and shoulders chart you could see this bottom stands 120, 250, 123 area. It agrees with the 618 support. Well, that's an alternative way how you could act. Just if you do not, you can't take the position right at the neckline and you do not want to do this, just wait for the hitting of the XOP, watch what will happen here for reversal patterns, and then make the decision what to do. So that's our view on the cable.